Welcome back to Bespoke Addict. I wanted to let you see the absolutely glorious 1786 Russian Reindeer skin, made in 1990 by George Cleverley. They've had a little bit of moisturiser now, and they're extremely thirsty. The gentleman that had these, well, he didn't have them made. It was the actor Richard Dreyfuss that had these made. He had them made for his agent, Sir Peter Rowley, and Peter had obviously enjoyed wearing these, but maintaining them he did not. I don't think he did anything, and I don't think they were very, very, very dry. There was no evidence of any polish or any moisturiser or nothing at all. And I have seen some of his other shoes, so they're all beautiful shoes, but none are maintained. So I've had to do let's just pull one of those trees out. I've had to do all the insides as well. So amazingly, all of this skin in here, all of this is all Russian Reindeer. It's remarkable actually. So I've had to really nourish and moisturise this. I've used a few different colours. I've used some lighter ones, some darker ones, some reddish ones, and kind of, blended them and mixed them together, and then tried to put heavily a lighter one to try and lift some out and just create a multi-tonal effect. Very, very pleased with the outcome. They'll still take a bit of time yet, maybe a couple of weeks to really nourish these skins. Russian Reindeer skin, it is very, very dry. Bear in mind it's been at the bottom of the ocean for 200 years before it was salvaged from a shipwreck and made into the shoes, and then it's had to be retreated, and it just has a tendency to be dry and brittle, even when the makers are first working with it. It's not a brand new skin, it's 200 years old. It's been at the bottom of the salty water. So it can be difficult to work with. So they do take extra care, which Peter Rowley clearly didn't give them, but I think he got away with it. But I couldn't be happier to have these. When I sold my other pair of, they were split toe Russian Reindeer skins, but they were way too big for me. And when I sold those, I thought that was my chance to have a pair gone, quite frankly. I didn't think another pair would present itself with a deal that I could actually do. These fit me beautifully. And by the time they're fully moisturised, I've got to nourish the insides as much as the outsides and the soles. Otherwise, these skins will break and they'll split and crack. I've also got to redo this stitch. The original stitch is here. I think it's called an anchor stitch, but it just stops the skins spreading too wide and splitting there. This one's broken, it's gone, and the tongue has slipped, because the tongue is supposed to be stitched through those tiny holes there. The skins are in the tongue, just here. And I'll find the original holes, I'll line them up and I'll stitch that by hand. Stop that tongue jiggling about. But first of all, I'll push the tongue down a bit and I'll redo that stitch. Because if I stitch the tongue in place, then it's very difficult to redo the stitch. So, just couldn't be happy with them. I really wanted you to see them partially way through the nourishing treatment. They're quite shiny. In fact, they're very shiny. They look like they've been polished. There's no polish on these. It's just dry buffing with a very, very, very soft, almost worn out. This is a bed sheet actually, and it's kind of rotten, but it's so soft. It's exquisitely soft. It's perfect for polishing and dry buffing. If you're trying to get a mirror shine, which I'm not on these, you wouldn't get a mirror shine on a crinkly, ravaged, rough, scarred skin like this. This is how the skin is. I can get a nice luster, a nice sheen, but you would never get a shiny polish. There's no point. So I'll just buff them as best as I can with fresh moisturising cream and just dry buffing. And I personally think that's enough. The other thing is I want to be able to constantly reapply the moisturising cream, and if I polish them, the polish acts as the barrier. The nourishing cream won't go on the skin. I'd have to remove the polish to get the nourishment on there. So I'm going to keep them completely free of polish. Just dry buff them, keep applying the cream, dry buff them, and wear them like this, and Johnny will enjoy them. I'm going to really, really enjoy these. Because the skins are quite ravaged. That's the nature of the skin. If you get the odd mark or scratch or chip on a skin like this, who cares? Really, it doesn't matter. It would just add to the nature and add to the texture of this skin. So I can really enjoy wearing these. But I need to get them so thoroughly nourished before I could risk putting them on my feet. I don't want them to split. But, anyway, I probably won't bring these back to the camera now until they're all laced up and really thoroughly, totally buffed and ready to wear.